find true happiness? How can I find truth when beauty's so hard to find? How can I find sheer innocence? How can I find truth when beauty's so hard to find? I can see now, and I know what I want.
Guys, this has been truly my first ever cruise, my 25th birthday on the Norwegian Breakaway, and they made damn well sure this is a time I'm never ever gonna forget. This is just amazing, and I cannot wait to do another cruise, although it has a lot of footsteps to follow.
Setting sails for freedom, hear the angels call, walk into the future, I know that I might fall, standing at the crossroads, choose my right or wrong, it's my ever restless spirit that never lets me drown. I can see now, and I know what I want. Gotta reach.
Well, this is certainly an elevator.
4-3.
Being bougie tonight in Seattle. Well, here we are at the Edgewater Hotel Seattle. The room even comes built in with a new best friend for me. Got TV, fireplace, nice little desk, little rustic balcony overlooking Seattle, and a bathroom that looks incredibly large. Damn. Hello everybody, here I am in Seattle, Washington. If you remember 2 years ago for my 25th birthday, my halfway to 50 celebration, I did my first ever cruise. Well, here we are in 2024, and I thought we were long overdue. Time for cruise number 2, the Encore. Literally, because I am taking the Norwegian Encore to Alaska. It starts and ends here in Seattle. Alaska is always a state that I've considered beautiful and I would love to see, so we're getting that out of the way now with Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Glacier Bay, even ending up in Victoria, British Columbia. I am staying here at the Edgewater Hotel, which is right next to the cruise port, literally right next to it, and makes it easy as can be. The rooms are all very cabiny and rustic. I got a fireplace right here. It's just awesome. So hopefully this is a trip just full of beauty and amazing memories and adventure. Because even last night at home in Illinois, I was completely unaware of this, but then they started talking on the news and stuff about how there was a level 9 extreme geomagnetic storm and that the northern lights were visible pretty much anywhere. So I go out onto my driveway, I point my phone up at the sky, and sure enough, the sky was literally filled with aurora borealis. If that is not a sign of the beauty and the majestic wonders to come with this trip, I don't know what is. So come along for the ride as we visit the last frontier. Now for college, I got my bachelor's degree in comedy at the Second City. One of the fellow peers I had in my cohort was a lovely, lavish gentleman named Blake. Well, Blake lives in Seattle, and him and I have made arrangements to meet up today. And because it's me, what other place than you would expect to find me than at an old school video store called Scarecrow Video. Nothing speaks to the beauty of these antique tapes, much like that of comedian extraordinaire Mr. Blake. No,
Hello.
right then and there.
Hello, Ken Patakians.
You got your favorite movie, The Bitch.
That's right.
That's his favorite movie.
That's it.
Like all these different rooms. It's like a maze, it's a labyrinth. Like look, every doorway just leads to like another door. Look, this is absolutely ridiculous.
It's like a liminal space of movies.
It really and now we're everything is so like spy TV spy. No matter how intricate of a genre it is, they got you covered to make sure you could find anything you could possibly want. Start on almost live.
Yeah.
From Seattle area. Yeah, no, you could get all your Bill Nye needs with no cases.
All your fixings.
All these obscure action. I was gonna say, we just walked out of there. There's a fire truck and an ambulance. Blake, what the hell did you do?
That's not good on video. Oh my god.
Like such an old 50s drive-in type vibe.
Yep.
Oh, side spinning.
So all my vanilla haters out there, go fuck yourself.
Well, Mr. Naw, how's it feel now that we've gone back to college?
Yeah, like a nightmare.
We're back. In case you didn't comprehend the message, Blake and I are University of Washington students now.
Always have been.
Always have been, always at heart. Yeah, I forgot they had their ties here too.
Yeah, here, let's go this way.
Beautiful campus, I mean.
It's quite something.
Oh, Blake, you didn't assemble all these people just for me, did you?
I had to make you have a warm welcome. Don't hey editor Ken, don't use that take.
Blake, did you corral all these people for my entrance into Seattle?
No. That's a way better take. Editor Ken, use that take.
There we go.
Seattle, the city of angels.
Are you an angel?
In spirit.
Well, thus concludes our free day around Seattle, seeing Mr. Naw, whom this was the first time seeing this lavish gentleman and the first time in 5 years. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I did.
Great, now never come back.
Oh, hey guys. So, I just got back from spending the day with Blake. He was always a really good friend of mine in college. We wrote a lot of comedy sketches together, did a lot of skits together, did a lot of video content together. First time seeing him in 5 years, it was great. We walked around the University of Washington where we crashed some sort of a student event. Went to a nice little 50s drive-in place called Dick's, not to be confused with Sporting Goods, not to be confused with Dick's Last Resort. The really nice thing about my hotel, this is the cruise terminal right here. Don't need a ride, don't need a taxi, don't need an Uber. Just walk right down the street, boom.
Got nothing to talk about, nothing more to say. We could call it quits right now, if you want it that way. But if you think there's a chance to mend all these open wounds, to make one last stand, better make it real soon. Something is missing. Something ain't right. No, something is missing. In the middle of the night.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, May 12th, and in a couple hours, I'm going to be walking right next door there to the Norwegian Encore to begin the boarding process. Oh, let's hope that's not too long, too drawn out, but this has been a really nice hotel stay for Seattle here at the Edgewater. The only thing is that being in such a fancy hotel like this, I kind of spoiled myself with this room, but I wanted the convenience of being right next to the terminal, so I didn't have to, you know, Uber or get a taxi or anything to the cruise. But there's really no simple breakfast, so I really, like, I was dying for like an apple or some fruit or something like that, but there's nothing like that here. There's just a coffee shop where you could get some scones. Bougie, it is typical, but it's just like, I wish there was something more simple. So at least until I get on the ship, then my breakfast has been these Tims that Blake recommended yesterday. So, but hopefully it all goes good when we get on the ship, and that's when the real adventure begins. And it's gonna be a busy checkout day too down there in the lobby. So I'm just gonna go. It's only 9:30 here, but I'm gonna go just down and check out now. Just kill some time sitting in the lobby before I go over to the port and just wait in line. So it's been a nice stay. I'm gonna miss you, Baron Edgerton. Round 2.
Sometimes it all seems so hard. Sometimes you don't want to wake up. Sometimes you think you'll just throw it all away. And something changes inside the heart. Confusion surrenders. It seems like your mind is here to stay.
Well, after the 15-minute labyrinth of finding where these studio rooms are, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I am. See, the last cruise I did, I was by myself, but I just got a regular stateroom. This is my first time doing the solo, like, studio program. Here we go, I'm in the room. The excursion tickets, boom, right there. Got pretty much every single day we're on land. I got stuff going on. And then they gave us our agenda for the night. It's deja vu. It's hard to believe it's been this long since I was on a cruise, but here we go. Number 2, baby. Well, I'm going through all of tonight's activities. Solo travelers meet and greet in the studio lounge. The solo travelers of my previous cruise, my first cruise, were definitely the shining stars of that whole trip. So 6 o'clock, I'll definitely have to make it a priority to go to that. Art scavenger hunt, the Beatles invasion, Splash Academy. I think it's hilarious how they have pools and water slides and everything on this. And then after today, we're going to be in Alaska. Now, because I did a stateroom last time, I did not get to see what the studio lounge was like. So let's check it out. Well, this is definitely nice. Want some apples, some cookies. And as my live feed here on the screen shows, we are out. We are at sea, disembarked from Seattle. So, goodbye, Seattle. Next stop, Alaska. And getting ready to go down to the solo traveler meetup. So, hopefully we meet a fun cast of characters on this ship. But yeah, see how it goes. The fun is only beginning.
Yeah.
So, what's yours?
I'm Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you, Tom.
Jeremy? Yeah, to meet Tom.
Blue Buzz,
That's what I
like
wanted to know.
$30.
Okay, get us that.
The Blue Buzz is right. They have like a little booth set up, and you do not pay the $200 to go to the glacier.
That is what we need, please share.
I don't know. You didn't hear for me, but like, don't do it.
Well, yeah, we're the two most flashy gentlemen there with our bright shirts, and Jeremy's
And
shirt.
I'm bright in another way.
Jeremy's shirt right there alone covers, the extravagance that you would need for such a restaurant.
Totally. Oh, man. There we go.
I just wish I had the spunk of Pablo, then it would be really complete.
Tienes que dejarte conectar. You see, this is the beauty of speaking Spanish, buddy.
He's connecting with everybody.
That's the reason I actually decided to wear this, because I said, hey, I'm gonna get a sign that says, "Knock me, you're Colombian." What are you going to do, man?
Hey, cheers from the Norwegian Encore. I was gonna say, you had the golden Colombian with the sun setting right on that beautiful flag. And that is the end of Sunday, May 12th. I'm already forgetting what day it is. I stepped on this ship and I already forgot everything. It does not feel like a Sunday. Sunday is not usually the day you begin things like this. But it was fun. I pigged out at the buffet, first of all, and then went to the solo traveler meet and greet. Met such characters like Pablo from Colombia, who I think has enough energy to power this entire ship, as well as a couple other nice people, including Jeremy with the ponytail, Kim, who is originally from a town 15 minutes away from me, so her and I hit it off pretty well, fun lady. And then just kind of danced. We went to dinner at the Manhattan Room, kind of all of us, so pretty nice night on the ship. We have another day entirely on the ship tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there, and then it'll all come to a head on Tuesday when we finally make landfall in Alaska. That's what we're all waiting for, but we got another day on the ship tomorrow, so see what awaits. Alright guys, it is Monday, May 13th. I just got back down from the garden having a breakfast buffet. Now let's see what we got today. Well, the first thing I see on the schedule, 11:45 a.m. We've got awesome 80s trivia. Sounds awesome. Let's see, Ocean Loop, 4 picks and 1 word challenge, thriller dance class, bingo, non-surgical facelift.
Mountains that reach for the heavens. It's glacier-fed rivers, and the majesty of the glaciers themselves. It's seeing wildlife as it's meant to be seen. It's feeling, even tasting the crisp. A hefty sum at the time, roughly 2 cents an acre. For the next century or so, Alaska enjoyed an ongoing pace of steady progress and economic good fortune, including the Klondike Gold Rush from 1896 to 1899, the timber boom beginning in 1902, which had 14 logging duties delivering oil through the Alaskan countryside. A new type of tour was developing yet another economic boom. And that's where you all come in. You're the newest boom to the Alaskan economy, because tourism, whether by land, air, or sea, provides nearly $2 billion to the economy and tens of thousands of additional jobs. And by the way, cruising accounts for just over half of it. So enjoy our towns here in Southeast Alaska. Immerse yourself in our culture. Enjoy the outdoors and historic sights. Take in the fresh air and know that you are in turn helping to write a bright future for all Alaskans.
But certainly not least, this man is in charge of the overall experience and the largest department with over 1,479 people reporting directly to him. It's your general manager, but our Croatian sensation. Please welcome Igor!
Good morning, good morning. Before I start, can we get a round of applause for our amazing cruise director, Chiara, from Tampa, United States of America. Excellent, thank you very much. I see you like her very much. Yeah, very good, excellent. Good morning again. Welcome to Norwegian Encore, the most well-known as the happiest and friendliest ship on the 7 seas. I hope you noticed it already. You did?
Enter applause here.
Yeah.
Birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Praveen. Happy birthday to you. I didn't want to embarrass him, but since you brought it up, that opened the door for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiana. That's my gift.
Can you sing this one? They're lying to me. What's your team name? The Jaywalkers. I like it. You don't want to sing? I'll give you an extra point if you sing a song from them. Ready in high school?
What was the?
We were watching it in school.
What were you doing?
We watched it in school. No, we
You watched it in school? This moment?
Yeah.
Oh.
How did you all react?
Memories. I didn't want to do that.
So how did?
Number 9. Are you going to watch Quarterman tonight?
So how did everyone react? Like, what was the?
Like, you couldn't believe it. It was just like if you were looking at 9/11 on TV that morning.
So
It
it's
was
just
like, what the hell?
silence. And
Yeah.
80s victors with our cell phone holders. You know, if we would have got that VHS question right, we would have been the clear victors with 26.
Absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
almost got it, but hey.
Thompson twins.
Right, the Thompson twins.
80s.
I mean, not many people smoke anymore. You look at the smoking area on the ship, but at any given time, there's like 0.1% of the ship is in there. There's 4,000 people on the ship. It's fascinating.
I heard of her. She said she just went to the designated smoking area, and she was complaining about how compact it was. But she said, she said, well, I'm doing better. She said, I only brought 5 packs with me. And I was like, smoked.
Every time I'm in the studio lounge, it's always so empty and quiet, but it's nice and relaxing and peaceful, you know, compared to the rest of the ship. But that was a great lunch with Kim and Jeremy. Now we're just kind of winging it the rest of the day. So got a couple cool looking things on tap for tonight. And hey, like you saw, we won 80s trivia. Because no one beats me at the 80s. $3,000 jackpot. Let's go play bingo.
Oh, number 66, number 66. If you have the numbers in the corner of your card, you gotta say corner. Corner. Next number, B1 and 3, B number 13. B13. It's about to find out. So winning ticket numbers are 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 4. We got a match. Ooh, it looks like we got another queen of bingo, so let's double check again.
I didn't get no bingo.
No bingo!
Old Lou's.
Old Lou's bar.
Yesterday I went to karaoke and they wanted my name, so I said I'm Old Lou.
Old Lou.
That's it appears on the screen, you know.
And where are you from, Old Lou?
Canada.
Canada. Beautiful.
Who's your
2 hours.
Well, I just want to thank both of you for dressing so nice and making me look like complete shit in my
Your
outfit.
shitness, what can we do?
Dude, I am Tiger. I mean, this is you're dressing me up. This is cool.
What's the deal? Oh, you're ready for what was that for? Tango or so?
For anything I can do.
Dude, this is Old Lou. He does anything.
Yeah, I just wanted it. Oh man, this is good to get that in.
Well, Old Lou, if I don't watch you give some sort of a performance by the end of the cruise, I'm going to feel very disappointed.
For your sake, I'll do it.
All right.
You just have to write the script for it. Celebration. Every morning when I wake up, I'm still alive.
He probably gets stuck.
Well, as long as Pablo... Well, now we've got the dynamic duo of Pablo and Old Lou.
Believe it or not, it's a song about learn going. It's called First We Take Manhattan, then we take Paris. Which way? That way. Are you a heretic?
No.
Well, are you the dancer, Old Lou?
Yes, I am.
Oh, there we go.
Among other things.
The right problem.
I have the right problem, exactly.
No, she had everybody up there doing the Thriller about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
She did.
What dance do you specialize in there, Lou? What's the
The Lou special.
The Lou special. Well, you got to teach that to Pablo here because he needs more moves for his arsenal.
You just have to get shoes with a little.
Really? Just to make it work?
Well, you used to teach civil engineering. Pablo here spent many years teaching ballet.
Really?
You taught ballet dancing?
No, sure.
I'll tell you something about ballet. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or 5. My mother loved operas and like fine arts, and she insisted I have to go and study ballet.
Really?
At the age of 4 or 5, right now I would never do it to my grandchildren, but my mom insisted. So I go to this class.
Excuse me, sir.
They wrote.
Hello.
Kim's here.
You guys, I missed you.
I really feel like he should have his own theme music when he walks.
Double D black. 36 double D black. See, all that laundry paid off, Tony. And your answer is a little different from everybody else's.
He's a writer, he's very creative, and he's forgetful, so it's impossible to answer your questions. I'm very confident that he said white, because he brings me anything colorful, and I'm like, do you know me at all? I like white. So I know that. I know he has no idea the number or the size.
I will say he didn't go with the number. He went with a grade. He graded you. I don't know. He didn't.
Oh no! I just don't know bra sizes. I know it's not a grade.
It's not a grade, but he went with a like.
Okay, so in my mind he said A.
No.
F.
No.
Oh. I'm confused.
He went with B minus. He was confused.
He's off.
All right, that is the end of day 3. A pretty fun-filled day here on the ship, all things considered. Really getting to know some great friends with the solo group of this year, namely Kim, who is from a town 10 minutes away from me, which is hilarious. Again, proof of how small of a world it is. Of course, Crazy Pablo. And tonight we really got to know Old Lou. That's not me trying to insult him. That's the name he preferred to go by. He said, I'm Old Lou. You know, with his accents and his fedora, his bow tie. He was at the 80s dance tonight with us. So, I mean, that was such a trip. But it was a very 80s day because Kim and I did 80s trivia, which we won, by the way. I won this Norwegian cell phone holder. And then I did the game show that was called Quiz Show. I was one of 4 contestants that got raffled up, so that was a lot of fun. I won a Norwegian deck of playing cards. I'd be curious to see what they look like. And I did play bingo, paid $60 for a chance at $3 grand. It did not pay out. And then after dinner, we had the 80s dance, which was a lot of fun. Old Lou was there showing off his spunk with everyone. The only thing with that was a fight nearly broke out 2 inches in front of my face. Literally right there, because there was a woman dancing, had to be in her 40s or 50s, and this guy that looked like a kid, like younger than I was dancing with her all crazy, and at one point he picked her up and put her down. And then this is happening right in front of me. Like, right in front of me. The distance from me to the camera, like they would be right here in between us. And next thing I know, this woman's husband just comes up, pushes the guy back. Back the fuck up! And then there was like a stare down for like 10 seconds like that right in front of my face. I literally stood there like this. I started leaning back. And there was a woman next to me like, oh, she like grabbed my shoulder. Like I'm just like, oh, and there was like an intense stare down for about 10 seconds. Then both of them left. And I don't know what happened after that. So I don't drink. But let this be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen. When you are in an environment where alcohol is abundant, always be vigilant, always be aware of your surroundings. Let that be a reminder. But tomorrow is finally, we get to the real part of the trip where we make landfall in Alaska. Tomorrow we are in Juneau, so it should be one hell of a sight.
Already there, yeah. I am in the 7/8 of, you know, there's a song, Lord, I wish I was 18 again.
Yeah.
And in it he says, I'm 3/4 home. From the start to the end, Lord, I wish I was 18 again. But I change it and I say I'm 7/8 home. 3/4 is still a lot of time, but 7/8 is getting there.
Boy, you're fitting a lot into it.
In 1973. This is how old I am. I was,
At Janis Joplin.
I was stoned.
In 1973, I wasn't even thought of yet.
I told you.
My 40-year-old brother wasn't even thought of yet either.
Okay, so what's the most famous profound line in Me and Bobby McGee?
Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. So the Midas touch was, you know, the guy got so rich, he didn't know how many warehouses full of gold he's going to have. And he wouldn't tell the story of the secret of how to get to it to anybody. At the end of the story, it's a long story, but I'll just get to the punchline. He goes in, he forgets that the door that he was supposed to leave open, it's locked from the outside, and he's there inside with all the gold that he's accumulated. He was the richest man alive, Midas. And if he touches anything, it turns to gold. He can't eat gold.
Yeah.
He died starving.
Yeah, here we go. You can, I would spin the egg, and then like this. 1, 2, and 3. Huh? If you do this, the egg's not broken, I give you PD99. Huh? Are you ready? Huh? Just relax, just relax. Are you ready, huh? You can take it, huh? You can pick 3 times and then catch in your left hand, huh? Okay, here we go, huh? Just relax. I will spin, huh? And then you flip it. Ready? Here we go. Let's give it up for Sir Mikey! Alright, here we go! Ready?
You can do it, Mikey.
Either side. Come on, let's give up. 3 times. 1, 2.
Okay, getting ready now. We're about ready to dock in Juneau, and we've got a high today of 42 degrees. I've got my t-shirt on, I've got a sweater on under that, got my hoodie on above that, so 3 layers, and then above all else, to account for the rain, I will also be having this rain jacket as an overlay, especially considering the excursion I'm doing is a guide's choice adventure hike, which lasts about 4 hours. So like I said, this could be weathering the conditions a little bit, but just had a really big lunch, really big meal, ready to burn some calories. Let's go.
Coming and along the trail, we are going to be taking a short drive through downtown and then heading out on our one and only road. It's about a half an hour between here and the glacier. We'll be taking about a 5-mile hike. It's fairly strenuous, but good news is I've never lost anyone. It's really beautiful. It's a hike through the rain. Ago, that water, that sound that you hear, there was a stream that flowed closer to this boulder, and the water would actually go through that hole. One of the miners got an ingenious idea to create a way to refill water bottles or his cup, his little tin cup, whatever he had. And so he drilled that hole there so the water would flow right through it. So there is more, there is snow that's Theodore Roosevelt came up with this idea of the community conservation corps as a way to create jobs for craftsmen. And this area was one of the areas that received the benefit of those skills. So the men... This
the front. It's like the glacier.
Gotta love that we've lost half of our group.
Thought our pace slowed down a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh, I see movement. Oh, she's coming back alone.
oh.
Lost them. I think they blew past the turnoff. I thought that they were right behind us.
What happened?
Oh, I think that they blew past this spot because they're not with us right now. So we will go catch up with them. Yeah. How pretty? How far behind you were they? Good news is I've never lost anyone. They're also newer guides, so I don't know if they know about that.
It's always an interesting time when you lose half the group.
Call Carmen.
Oh my gosh.
We done sent somebody down the waterfall looking for y'all. Yeah, we actually climbed to the top and saw y'all walking down. We just.
Well, if anyone asks, we had to save all you from a bear.
Okay.
If anyone asks.
It was so scary. I almost died.
But after that 4-hour-long, 5-mile hike, my jeans are soaking wet. They've turned a new shade of blue. I'm still walking in the rain. I think it's about time I get back to the ship. I've never owned a smartwatch, but I would kill to know how many steps I got in today, in the rain, coming back. Alright, let's change into some dry clothes. So tonight at 9:45 is something called Spicy Trivia. So I might go down and check that out. There have been so many different games and stuff that I've been playing up on stage, and unfortunately I've had nobody to record any of them for me, so you haven't really seen them, but I keep winning because our solo director, this girl my age named Sol, keeps coaxing me into doing them, and I keep winning. I've got more of these Norwegian playing cards than I know what to do with now, and like all this stuff. It's like, damn. So it's been it's just been a weird, just entertaining myself, collecting cards, and doing all this on the ship. So
Number 6, polyandry refers to the act of what? Polyandry refers to the act of what? Don't get caught up on the word poly. Polyandry.
good morning, fam. It is Wednesday, May 15th, and today we are in Skagway, Alaska, a town with a very rich history involving the gold rush. So this should be interesting. It's the only day where I have purchased 2 shore excursions. The first of which is just called Big Nugget. The thing that attracted me to that one was just that it kind of covers a lot of different things and different activities, at least by the way it sounded. Meeting time 8:45, goes till around 2 o'clock, so it's lengthier, so interesting. And then after that, a little after 3 o'clock, I have the Ghosts and Good Time Girls walking tour. Throw some ghost stuff at me, I'm always interested. You know, it's a subject matter I always find kind of cool. It's a bailiwick, if you will. So here we go in Skagway, Alaska.
My full government name is Elizabeth Beatrice Panning. With a name like Elizabeth B. Panning, you kind of got to come up to the gold rush. My nickname's Liz. My stage name is Longshot Liz. But my friends call me Longshot. We'll be friends by the end of this, so you can just start now. I was born in a little town in Massachusetts. Do we have anyone from New England here? That's all right. I guess I still like you guys. You'll see the Red Onion Saloon. That is a great bar and restaurant, but upstairs is also where the old brothel was. If you go up, you can still get a quickie. A tour, you people. Get your minds out of the gutter, please. This is a respectable tour. Take some out, bake some bread, feed it, and then you're good. And if you look here, you'll see what we're all here for. It's gold, folks. And gold throughout history, we like making stuff. And we love animals and hammers and circles, so we shape gold to look like those. Some people like gold so much they want it to be buried in it. And you put it right at the top. Then, when you turn on the water, all of that dirt will flow on down. You can feel free to move it a little closer, I won't bite. All that dirt is going to travel down. Now these things are called ripples. Ripples, just point it out, shout out Eureka, AU, whatever you want to say.
Look at that!
Oh, we got 1, we got 2 buckets. But this is our 60-mile dredge. This is our 60-mile dredge, and it actually, dredges classify as a type of pontoon boat because there is a pool of water that would be around this, and it would be funneled up and put into the trommel to sort through that gold, sort of like a giant sluice box. So we're gonna head right up these stairs here. Got a cute little tree growing out of it. And it was definitely on purpose, not on accident. With someone who is running this. He likes to play this game with me where he stays as still as possible to try and scare the people out. So when it's payday, the winchman and the owner of the dredge each have part of a key to open this up. So they have to be together to open this up. Everyone climbs inside and gets their pay. Now, nobody who worked on the dredge was allowed to have pockets on any of their clothes so that they couldn't pocket any extra of that money. Cocoa matting, I just want the gold. So how do I get that out? Well, grab all that cocoa matting, put it in a little pile, and if anyone's got any questions about the dredge or anything else I've talked about, feel free.
Is that
a lot of my friends
Welcome in. Feel free to stand wherever you'd like.
Welcome everybody. Yep, anywhere you want to be. And you met Miles at the door there. He's our musher in training. He's of course going to help us all meet the dogs and the puppies. But we do just want to share a little bit about the Alaska state sport of dog mushing with you all. And we'll focus primarily on the Iditarod. Have any of you guys heard of the Iditarod before? Yeah. It probably is the most famous sled dog race in the world. And you can see down here on the map, it starts down there in the south central part of the state and works its way up to that northwest corner, ending in Nome, Alaska. And that trail is going to be approximately 1,100 miles long. So you could see what a sled looked like back in the gold rush days. But in contrast, up here, this is the modern day racing sled. This is the type of sled that you will see going over the Iditarod.
We're always fighting different kinds of things day to day to day. Every day there seems to be something different. You never know what might come.
Whoa.
And they're obviously very healthy.
You would try that at home.
Wow. Real meat or dry meat? Or
No, it's real meat. It's ground meat. It's consistency of like burger. You know, it's all ground up. That way, we put it in our cooler. And put it
And that answer is Miles. Oh, wait, no, I don't have
And this one here is probably, I named this one too, is probably going to be the best sled dog ever in history of the sport.
Oh, no.
This is little Brady, Tom Brady.
Where's Aaron?
That's stuffed in water.
That's so nasty.
He's trying to get this off.
Oh, look at you. I'm not getting pictures, Nick. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry, she doesn't want you to eat her hair.
Who's this one?
I've seen that too many times with our dogs.
Who's this one?
Is that Brady or Gronk or Sweetness? That's Sweetness.
Is this Lombardi?
Yes.
I need to meet him.
Okay. Well, the pretty girl wants to see you.
Oh.
He didn't have puppy tail. Already is a climber. He's going to be.
You find yourself up here in Alaska, don't you worry, dear friends. I will tell you. I took a boat. Yeah, I sailed up here in the year 1898. Heard there was a gold rush going on. I didn't want to miss out on none of the fun. Well, taking my pan, steep enough angle that the water begins to pour away. Following the angle of the pan, I push into the water, pull the pan back out. Don't worry, I'll do it down here too. Comedy comes in threes.
Yep. Little souvenir of my panning adventure.
Go on to the right.
Got 7 tiny little flakes of gold in my panning. Let's see how broke I'm about to be. Water droplets.
Okay, then let's see what we've got here. I think there's one more little one there. Okay, you have got 1.1 grams, which is
1441.
Woohoo.
Well, yeah. So you are leaving with gold flakes richer than when you came. 1.1, 15. Oh, it's 1580. It's 1.1. It's 1585. Okay.
1585.
Yeah.
There we go.
So if I do a bad song while I'm telling stories or singing, you just post over one of those and I'll stop. There is a song called Roving Woman that I think a lot of ladies in 1898 could relate to. They just want to play cards and drink and have fun, and all these guys keep ruining it. People say a roving woman is like not to be better than she ought to be. So if I stray away from where I ought to be, someone always takes me home. A lady never should habituate saloons, but that is where I find myself on many afternoons. But long before I start to blow away the foam.
Hey Jake, not so long time no see, but I'm with a friend of yours.
Hi, Jake. This is crazy.
Jake and I started the program together. Like, we went through the whole thing together. Like,
oh my God. Hi, Jake.
Guys, it is really windy right now. I hope you can hear me, but oh my God, it happened again. This crazy shit that is my life. So that was a really fun excursion. We got to do a lot of amazing things in Skagway and Dredgetown, panning for gold, the puppies, a delicious lunch. But oh my God, our guide. I'm typically a good people reader, and I know when someone is like a musical theater or a theater person, and this girl had that written all over her. So just, you know, given my background, I started small talking. I'm like, so I'm assuming you have a theater background. And she said, yeah, and then I started talking about how I have a bachelor's in comedy, and she says, oh, a good friend of mine has a bachelor's in comedy. And I go, oh, well, I'm from Chicago. And she goes, well, so is he. And then we immediately were like, wait a minute. Like, we're both like, wait a minute. I'm like, who's your friend? And then she says the name Jake Klingensmith, who Jake Klingensmith was a very good friend of mine ever since my very first semester there. So, yeah, they're from the same town and grew up together. So the connections never stop, even when I come here to Alaska. It never stops. It never stops.
Other people on board who didn't quite pay for the show that they're about to get, but you folks all did, so it's starting off wonderfully.
I think everyone on this bus is willing to hear anything you have to say.
Oh, well, thank you.
I know I am.
Well, before I get to any of the business, my name is Madam Shirley Wood, and I will be your tour guide today, folks. In the early gold rush days, I believe 1898, as a higher education facility for boys and girls. Now, the gold rush only lasted for about 2 years, so it ended up going out of business in about 1901. But they had this beautiful building built, so since then it has been used for quite a few things. My best customer, folks. All right, folks, don't worry. I can get you across these streets safely. We have a technique here in Skagway. I need you all to pay very close attention. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one big step out into the street. We're gonna look all the way to the left and all the way to the right. And then, folks, we're gonna strut. Come on over. I'll hold him back while you folks come. That's Carrot Top.
Shirley Wood and Carrot Top. That's a combination.
David, pulling it out for me. Wonderful. All right, David. Now, oh, yes, you are. All right, David. So, here's your assignment. You've been going back and forth on the White Pass Trail all day long. You are tired. You are dirty. You're sweaty, you're thirsty, and you're just a little bit lonely. So, you see the Skagway Inn, you head in there for a drink. So you're sitting all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. Parents did not want to be known with this reputation. However, this young woman was determined to have her child. But it wasn't her parents, it was fate that had other plans for her. Unfortunately, this child was stillborn. And the parents immediately took the body out into the middle of the woods and buried it in an unmarked grave. Now, this poor young woman was devastated. I mean, she was overcome with grief. She couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep for days on end. Until one night, she swore she heard the crying of a baby coming from out in the middle of those woods. So she ran out into the middle of the freezing night to help that child. Now, this was when her parents realized that they could no longer manage. They packed her bag and they sent her down to Seattle in order to get her some more professional help. Her mother went with her, but her father stayed behind in order to keep working. Now, it didn't take long for her father to start to hear the cries of that baby as well. Now, when he heard these cries, he immediately grabbed his shotgun and went outside thinking that it was some person from town mocking their family's misfortune. So he went around the quarters of his house, but he didn't find any evidence that anybody had been there. Now, this continued night after night. He would hear the cries of a baby. He would come outside with his shotgun, but there was nobody outside. He actually eventually started going into town and accusing anybody that he came across of pulling this prank on his family. There were reports coming from people in town of seeing a crazed man outside this house, shotgun in hand. Some nights he was calm, but some nights he was screaming and crying that it wouldn't stop. This was until one day they heard a shotgun ringing out of this house, and they found the next day the man had taken his own life. He had driven himself crazy. However, folks, they say that if you get too close to this house to this day, you might be able to hear the cries of this child. You might see the curling of smoke coming out of the chimney. You might even hear a shotgun ringing out of this house. Or if you get too close, you might come close face to face with this man and his shotgun screaming at you to get off of his property. But who knows? I haven't gotten that close myself, and to each their own, folks. Now, this next story is girl to be completely covered, head to toe, when she was out in public. So the way these girls got around it was by wearing red bloomers with striped stockings.
Have you yourself ever encountered anything you consider paranormal?
I have, in the Red Onion Saloon. I can tell you about that once we get up there, but we do have a resident ghost. Her name is Lydia. And I must say, I myself am a little bit of a skeptic. I do enjoy a good ghost story. But since working there, it's a little freaky upstairs. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get up there. But the other day I was in there with a couple of and we heard her speak. And I am 100% sure that it was her. I promise you folks, I'm not going to She said, we were having a conversation and we heard this unfamiliar voice come out of nowhere. And we were all, like, we all looked at each other and we were like, did you say that? No, did you say that? No, I didn't say that. Did you say that? And it was crazy. It was crazy. So I've heard her speak. That's my best paranormal experience for you. Alright folks, well here we are. We made it to the Red Onion Saloon, HG of Beauty. Now if you look real closely, you can see that she leans just a little bit to the left. That shows you just how weathered she is. I mean, that's what happens when you move her. Cut off the front and back end. You're just what's ravishing up there.
Thank you. How are your streetwalkers?
I mean, look at them.
They look good.
My dears, the lovely Madam Tilly Lovitz.
They all do, eventually. Welcome upstairs.
All right, head on up.
cheers to David, our best dancer in the whole group.
Here we are in the red onion. So we're going to do a toast. Red onion style, which means, gentlemen, I need you to get them up for me. Just your glasses, don't worry. And ladies, let's do our thing and help them keep it up, all right? Here's to the wonderful ladies of the past, to the tenacious women of today, and of course to the handsome men, whatever they're willing to pay. Cheers! If it isn't broken, why fix it? Now, if a girl wanted to use it, she would have to hop up on her bed, unscrew her one and only light bulb, screw in the end of the curling iron, wait for it to heat up, curl her hair in the dark, unscrew the curling iron, screw back in the light bulb. Whole lot of screwing just to curl your hair. Ladies, you get it. Now, a next artifact I'll point out to you is the wallpaper. Now the wallpaper, it's not hard to tell, is original to this building, has been all She was actually one of the longest residents of the brothel. She was here for almost a year. And she is one of those ladies that I was talking about. She came up here with a man, and her man went up to Dawson City, and we found letters written from Lydia to her man up there, and in those letters we found out that he married somebody else up in Dawson City. So Lydia was left here by herself. Now, she makes herself known in many ways. A lot of the time we'll hear her walking the halls with her high heels in the early morning hours. It's right when she gets off work. But she will take people's things, move them around, put them in the same spot a couple days later, make you feel crazy. We'll feel gentle caresses on our cheeks and our shoulders, or we'll smell the scent of lilacs. We'll even feel unexplained cold spots sometimes. We had a paranormal team come through here and do a reading of this room, and they found that right over this dress case was sometimes 10 degrees colder than the rest of the room. This is also one of the most photographed spots of the brothel, so if you wanted to take any photographs, definitely take a couple right here. You might catch Lydia. We get a lot of photos from our guests of their beautiful guides standing in this spot, and then we notice something a little bit less expected. An orb, a blur. We've even caught faces in these photos, right in this mirror right here. So who knows?
Sleep. I think we slept more than we've been up. Well, and Pablo and I have been tearing up the dance floor every night, so that's what
night is going to, yeah. Yeah, I went to, and then I surprised that closing at 1:30. And
okay, we made it back after this long day in Skagway with 2 excursions. Man, I swear to God, the fact that I keep running into these situations that just prove how small of a world it is, and I keep running into these connections everywhere, even now down to Jake Klingensmith and a childhood friend of his from Massachusetts, little old me here in Alaska.
Are you dedicating also this one to a girl, Ken? Or someone?
I'm dedicating it to you, soul.
Thank you, Ken. Okay. I love you, Ken.
Nations. It's a primitive clash, venting years of frustrations. Bravely we hope against all Kennedy Station there alone. In the burning heart, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and unquenchable thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the warrior's code, there's no surrender. Through his body says stop. His spirit cries never. Deep in our soul, a quiet ember knows it's you against you. It's the paradox that drives us on. It's a battle of wills in the heat of attack. It's the passion that kills. The victory is yours alone. In the burning heart, just about to burn. There's a quest for answers and unquenchable thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the burning heart, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and unquenchable thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. Burn, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and unquenchable thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the burning heart.
Please give it up for Ken. I don't know who's coming next, but we're going to be better than that. Okay, next we have a
There has been a lot of unexpected shit on this trip, guys. So after everything with the excursions today and me just on a whim deciding to sing Burning Heart for karaoke, I do not claim to sing well because I don't. I am tone deaf. I just do it for the theatrics of it. So hope you enjoyed that bit. Guy, I really wish when I was doing the game show stuff, like the past couple of days, I really wish I would have just handed this to somebody to film me, because I had no idea what was going to come out of that. Because the main two things were these two guessing games I did, where it was me up at the mic, they had a celebrity on the screen behind me, and I had to try to fish clues out of the audience, and I had to guess who was on the screen. And the main one that I had to guess was Queen Elizabeth. And somehow I went from Hillary Clinton to Barbara Bush to Margaret Thatcher, and then I got to Queen Elizabeth. And then I did this other game show where I was a contestant. I didn't think anyone was watching that shit, but apparently, because the past 3 days, I've had no less than maybe 12 people come up to me and be like, Ken, you're so good at those games, man. You're awesome at that. And of course, they always bring my voice into it, and they're like, dude, your voice, you were perfect for that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, geez, I didn't realize people were watching. One woman is even calling me Ken Jennings. And I don't even know her. This woman walks up to me tonight as I'm sitting there, and she goes, Ken, nice going. You're like Ken Jennings of the cruise, man. I'm like, I was not expecting to come out of an Alaskan cruise with strangers playfully referring to me as Ken Jennings. So we got that going for us. But anyways, time for bed. Tomorrow's Glacier Bay, so we're not getting off the ship at all. So whatever happens, happens. I can't believe I'm witnessing the extraordinarily rare 50-degree day in Alaska with clear blue sky. There's not even a cloud in the sky right now. Could not be any more perfect for Glacier Bay National Park.
We need to find that $125. Audience, tell us, show with your hands, remember?
We're gonna go 8.
Okay, number 8, case 8. Mike, you are going home $250 richer.
So you guys want to know what I spent 3 hours doing today? That's right, I took a 3-hour-long nap from like noon to 3 and it felt so nice. And I've been sleeping great each night of this cruise so far, like better than I've slept at home in months, in all honesty. I've been getting wonderful sleep. It's just such an exhausting trip. I'm not using the elevators, I'm taking the stairs everywhere, every deck around the ship, so it's been tiring, so it felt really good to get that 3-hour-long extra nap because we've been doing a lot of hiking, a lot of climbing, a lot more action adventure-oriented things compared to when I did the New England cruise in 2022, which was mostly just kind of sightseeing stuff. And there's one more kind of action-packed excursion that we have tomorrow as well, so I gotta make sure I'm rested up for it. Pablo, where do your beliefs stand with the psychic mediums and mind readers? Are you a believer or are you...
I'm not a believer. I just got to see that in action.
Okay, sure, you'll meet us there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, take your seat.
All right.
So Pablo, you're just along for the show, the entertainment factor of it.
That's highest expectations.
You see, we think reality is like what we can see and touch and hear, but reality goes way deeper, man. There's like wavelengths, like flow, and there's certain humans that can tap into this, you know. And
I swear to God, though, if
the mentalist Xavier, he taps into the.
If this psychic medium walks up to me and says something about Jake Klingensmith, I'm gonna run off the ship.
Oh God! Oh God! If that happens,
if that happens,
I'm gonna be like, hey, I am in a simulation.
I'm running.
It already feels a bit like
that.
But make you a part of the mind-blowing experience that is mentalism. Get ready to be mesmerized. Please welcome to the stage, Antonina and David.
Okay, I'll do something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you ready to have a great time tonight? All right. Well, with me, I brought along 4 envelopes. Inside each one of these envelopes is a different color piece of paper, yellow, blue, green, or red. But to start, what I'd like you
Would
to
you look nice and high? Let me see what I can get here. I'm actually starting to see bright color. It's quite important to get it right for the first time. See clear now, it's color blue without being several into number 1. Can you please sit in the blue chair for me? Point to number 2 in your turn. Take a step forward. Hold your envelope nice and high. Yellow, green, red. Yellow, green, red. Red, 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 red. It's red. I'm sensing red. Please take a
for
seat.
that, each fine. Hold it nice and high over your head. 1, 2, 3. Show us now. We have a green, a blue, a yellow, and a red. It's Serena.
They're saying it's Friday, so I'll take their word for it. And today we are in Ketchikan. It's a shorter day. Our port time is from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., so not as much to do, so I only have the 1 excursion there. It's probably all we're even going to be doing off the ship. In Ketchikan / Ward Cove, I still haven't figured out exactly how that works, we will be doing Rainforest Ropes and Challenge Park, which consists of several zip lines, rope bridges, obstacles. It's like a big jungle gym. So that should be fun. I always like doing stuff like that, something a little bit different. Hopefully the weather is not too terrible for something like that. So we shall see, but we're gonna go ahead with it anyway, because this is Ketchikan, not Ketchikant, damn it. I do have this kind of wrist strap for the GoPro. For that, I thought this would be cool rather than putting it on my head. That way, when I'm holding the zip line up, this will be naturally facing forward. So, see how it goes.
Riding on the wind.
driver, I'll just go. We'll get Betsy and get you guys out of here.
It's always a fun day when the bus forgets about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sweet. Way to go, Pete.
The bus forgot about us, everybody. That's...
It's weird that we don't want to be those people.
So, so now Peter has gone from zipliner to chauffeur.
Gift shop.
Does it all.
The Renaissance man of Alaska.
We're gonna beat the road work too.
All right, everyone, we just got back from ziplining. It was a big rush. It was a lot of fun. Had a blast. Had a nice small group for it. Really wasn't even that cold. It was very comfortable. No rain. After a while, though, it is nice to be back on the ground. The last zipline was so fun, though, because the one guy, Peter, he had a big rope attached to it, so when we were coming down the final zip line, he was jumping up and down, going like that, and it was basically acting almost like a slingshot. So we're doing these extreme bounces, and it felt like a free fall. It was so much fun. Kudos to the blonde lady, Devin, for taking those cell phone pictures and videos of me. I didn't even ask her to do that, so that was nice. So yeah, back on the ship. Rest of today, most of tomorrow, and then tomorrow we have an 8 o'clock, very brief evening stop in Victoria, British Columbia. So that's our final tiny excursion to end on. But yeah, it's hard to believe we're already creeping up at the end of this. How did I earn it?
Because tonight is the glow party, so if you don't have anything, well, the last time the solos just write solos and a t-shirt and the word. So if you don't have anything and just want to make a t-shirt, and then you can do it with the markers. So we always do it like that. Okay. This is like the kids' activity. I know. Okay.
Alaska, the last frontier, Solos 2024 on the Encore. Sol is currently writing her phone number on the back of my shirt.
I just did a son.
Oh, because your name means son. Oh my God, that's so cool. So Pablo, you're branding your Instagram on your shirt.
Of course. I gotta come out with something good.
More than. So, ladies, if you're single, more than pics on Instagram.
That's all you need to do.
Your life will be.
Latin lover.
Your life will be changed for the better forever.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, it's like 7 o'clock now, and we've weirdly come kind of full circle with the last cruise I was on, where, as I've alluded to several times, the solo travelers I met on that breakaway cruise to New England threw me a surprise birthday party. One of the things they made for me was they took a white t-shirt and they made it say, Ken's breakaway birthday, and the main thing it said on it was quarter of a century, which was awesome. I still have that shirt in my closet. Well, tonight is the glow party of this cruise, and our lovely tour director, Sol, who's been in charge of the whole solo group, came to us with white t-shirts and highlighters for us to make our own shirts. So here we go. I've even got a sequel shirt. It says Alaska, the last frontier. You probably cannot see it, but in yellow it says Solos 2024, Encore on the bottom, and then we all put our names on the back. And Sol put a sun on there because that's what her name means. She had some flowers. She covered the collar. So, weird how things just keep coming full circle in the world of cruising. But it's been a fun-filled day, and I cannot believe tomorrow's the last day. We have zipped through this so fast, picking up momentum each day. And it's always been something weird. In Juneau, we lost half of our group. In Skagway, the guide and I shared a mutual friend. Today, the bus abandoned us and never came back, so the zipline guy had to take us in his van back to the cruise ship. Like, it's one crazy thing after another. Even the ziplining itself, I still got the awesome feeling when he was jumping with the rope and I was bouncing, speeding that, like, it was like a roller coaster. It was awesome. Pablo, Old Lou, the whole solo gang has been delightfully eccentric and lovable on this, so I'm sad it's coming to a close tomorrow, so tonight we got the glow party. This is about to be another really nice Hallmark memory in the making.
It's impossible. Tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. It's impossible.
They love you, Kim.
Hopefully this is not too bad.
Changing every day, every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. No, I felt like this before. Now I'm feeling it even more, because it came from you. Then I open up and see the person falling here is me. A different way to be. To ignore, impossible to ignore. They'll come true, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. Now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. Do what I couldn't find. A totally amazing mind, so understanding and so fine. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day, every possible way. All my dreams, it's never quite as it seems. Yes, your dream to me, dream to me.
is a favorite tonight. Okay, next we're coming to the stage. Ryan Henry.
Sorry. Am I sitting in your seat? Yeah, sorry, it's okay. I can just
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
He's been the star of most of it. And he's got those eyes like in every picture.
The selling one.
Let me record you.
Yeah, that's the way.
Me with my friends from Houston and Mexico, right over there.
And I also have
And of course, Colombia. Yeah.
No sé si se carga. ¿Ella se va?
Ready to go downstairs?
I'm ready. Now, Pablo, you got to lead the way. Today is the last day. This is it. It all ends here. We're not making port in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada until later tonight, and it's only for like 4 hours. I do have an excursion for that, but as of now in the morning, I signed up for something that could potentially be pretty cool. At least I think so. I'm doing a behind-the-scenes tour of the ship operations. So they take us to all the parts of the ship no one really gets to see and kind of show us all the off-limit areas and just kind of how things are run. So that should be pretty cool. I have to meet down at Q Smokehouse at 9 a.m. So hey, you get to see the backbone of the ship.
Morning, morning. English bucket, please. Good morning. Good morning,
I knew wearing this t-shirt was going to bite me somehow on this tour. It's -24 Celsius.
14 working the day and then 10 working the night. So we're gonna be divided into shift, and then we have night and then day shift. Okay, and then now. Okay, as you see the result, the button can be pressed back and forth, and then for the arm.
It's hard to believe, but because I have a later excursion, I'm gonna start doing the unthinkable right now. I have to start packing, and that pains me to say, because this has been such a fun time. The behind-the-scenes tour was very cool. Even got to see the engine control room, which was, not very many people could say that. They gave us. That tour came included with a souvenir photo op that they took of us with the executive chef which seems like a very random souvenir to take away from that type of a tour with. But yeah, there's a picture of me with the executive chef standing in the middle of the galley. So do with that as you please. And so yeah, time to start packing. Gonna kill the afternoon away before spending a few hours in Victoria, British Columbia tonight. I can't believe it's already pretty much over.
Someone like family, it's where you're
was one, and then I was like,
Really, I think.
So Pablo is basically loaded tonight.
oh my god, I was having a good time. And then I saw Igor, and he hates me already.
I already told them that you have complaints, and Ken asked, what are the complaints? And then I explained the screeching sound. He showed me the
Igor
video.
comes into the district, the bar lounge. He says, oh, I hope everybody's having a good time. Everybody says, oh yeah, we're having a good time. What are you? Oh, the general manager said, oh, I have something for you. Come here.
All right, well, I'm down here in the atrium waiting to be let off. We are in Victoria, British Columbia now, and I've got one final excursion ticket. This is going to be the last thing we do of the trip, and the final excursion is something I've never done before, but it should be interesting to try, is I will be doing an escape room. You know, I've known about them, heard about them, always thought it would be fun, it'd be cool, but I've never tried this out, so hey, when in Victoria, try an escape room. You see the faint bougie. Going to an escape room in style. The world's tallest totem pole.
I'm gonna make 128 feet.
Of course. And it has its own ghost. Her name is Doris.
Doris.
Doris was a nurse, and she was estranged from her husband. And they decided to reconciliate. They were at a restaurant down the road, and after dinner they went for a walk down to the golf course here. Well, the next morning they found her down at the bottom of the cliff, and 2 weeks later they found him out at the surf. There's the Parliament buildings on the left. 2,850 low wattage light bulbs. First time they lit it up was in 1901 for the visit of Prince George.
Wow.
At which time it was just lit up with the letters VR. And this here building coming.
Okay, here's. I'm assuming this dark, mysterious room is the waiting room. I'm scared, Sibel. I might have to hide behind you for
Are we
most of
gonna
this.
have another mishap?
Well, we're just gonna get stuck in the room, and it's gonna work too well.
Alright, so what the ghost is attached to?
What's the ghost?
Wait.
She said the building was gonna be torn down. And what was? How did the ghost end up in there? Attention to it. Pretty sad.
Family? What the hell's her face got on it? Wow.
Her face is burned.
You found it?
Oh,
there it is. She got it.
Fade 7156.
Okay.
So is there like some that number goes to? 7156.
There's gotta be something that goes to.
Let's see. 12.
Is it
7156?
Is that piano notes? Are the keys numbered?
I have no idea.
The indicate Beethoven.
Okay, 7156.
Drawers, like if anything is.
Another victim.
Well, here's another coffin with a letter on it. C.
We must have to.
So there must be something. There's a heart.
Yeah, there's a heart.
Does it go in this? Puzzle?
They fit.
In this puzzle. Fits in
Get
this
the O.
Numbers.
There's a C and an O.
But it's only got 3 numbers you need.
0.
I mean, that's like blinking. West California. I can't read what that
Piano.
Sonata, Opus 27.
Oh, was that on the?
Opus 27.
Yes, Sonata.
Piano.
I don't know nothing about music. Is that
Opus
one of these?
27.
I don't know what that is.
Collection Beethoven.
Let's put it over here.
Is there a song?
Wait, is it 1, 2, 3?
Go. These are purple on the steps.
What about the pedals? Is there anything down there? If you put the light on them?
Yeah, it's on it.
I'm about to propose a question. Do you think anything is hidden under this rug?
Possibly.
It's...
Never been in one.
I don't know.
Oh, it's...
No.
My side.
No, it's...
My side is attached.
It's fixed.
Wait, here we go. 2, 3, 4.
Haha.
2, 3, 4.
So.
2.
And there's a one right there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's how we do these. That
Okay.
bottom drawer looks like it's
1,
different.
2, 3, 4. Come on, back a little. Come on.
This one almost looks like it's on 3. No, isn't this 1? Or is that just some tear?
That's... Oh, that's 1 right here, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So 1. Yeah. Now we're on 2, so does that stop at this other drawer, or does it go back in?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, because it wouldn't do there, would it? I'd probably say the other drawer.
2, 3.
Hey! Alright. So there's a B,
Levers.
B, and then this is for the clock.
Oh, that opens the middle drawer.
Okay.
Okay, someone...
I bet the bear's ready.
Aha!
What time is it?
It is... I don't know, but that loosened up. That opened. There it goes. So here's F. Is that a key? Or is
Maybe.
1 is at the bottom.
Yeah, 1 there. 4, 2, 3.
1, 4, 2.
There's a P. Does that look like a P to you? No.
No, that's just like a window.
Oh wait, what's going on with this window? 3, 2, 4, 1. Which was the code for the drawers?
Oh yeah.
We got that. Is it look around the house. Is there anything else on the wall, like surrounding it? There's a little rat on the shelf right there.
Numbers. 2,
6, 9, 2. 692.
There it is.
692.
692. 7, 8, 5, 9.
Might be something up higher too. Maybe that's
Yeah, that was the house to the right of the TV. The other key.
Way to go.
All right, that's the other piano key.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we gotta find the white one. That one does not go there.
Switch the 2.
Yeah,
there
it
it goes.
Okay, we got that one.
So we gotta find the
that
white
one.
key.
Where is the white key? So what else haven't we figured out yet?
Did you check every wall for the black light?
That's how I found that. I have not. Well, you two, after our 4-hour-long Juneau hike, it was an honor serving with you again in that horror environment.
We like to be tired to go.
Right.
That's why we like.
Let's go. You're a career?
Just told me.
Oh really?
Yeah, what did you
Once
do?
again? Yeah, honestly, you're the cutest guy in this ship.
I did not.
You're the cutest one, hottest one. Yes.
I did not tell her to say any of that. I don't know if I'm blushing right now, but wow, this night certainly took a turn.
So true. Yeah, you tell him. Oh, we just say, oh, you're good looking and nice, not just the outfit, just we feel your inside. your inside is beautiful too.
I could just tell how excited because of how giddy you are over everything. You just keep laughing at everything I say.
You make me happy.
I don't even know what I'm doing in all honesty, but I'm glad I can make you happy, Anna.
Your existence makes me happy. You're here. Your existence just makes me so happy. I don't know why. I feel the energy from you. Good energy. Yes, good vibe. Yes. the best thing. Oh my god. We're having a good time.
Was that? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Okay, so I get back on the ship from the excursion at the escape room with Sibel and DJ. They were in the group in my Juneau hike. They were the part of our group that got lost. So I had fun talking to them on the escape room excursion. They were kind of telling me what their part of the group, their point of view was like. I get back on the ship at like 11 and I spot old Lou. And like these two Korean girls, or I say girls, but like two Korean ladies were talking to him, telling him how dapper he looked. He looked like a gentleman. And then they start talking to me about my voice, my appearance, and then they invite me up to dinner with them at the local, and I'm like, well, shit, what the fuck is going on now? So I went, I sit down with them, and like they just start gushing. The one in particular just would not stop gushing about anything I was doing. And then I spot DJ by himself at the table over there, by himself. I guess Sibel wanted to stay in bed, so I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck was happening, so I'm like, hey, DJ, get... So he comes and sits down and joins the madness here. And like the one girl, Hannah, she just won't stop. Like, oh my, she keeps touching my shoulder and my face, and she kept kissing my cheek, all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, you make me so happy. And like, literally, I could not, the entire time I'm sitting at that table, she's laughing, she's smiling. And then like, so I walk them back to their room that they're sharing. We're in the hallway for like 10 minutes because Hannah won't stop taking pictures with me. She's got her arm all around me. And then her other friend, Sarah, goes into her room, and then Hannah is still out in the hallway. She's just giving me the tightest hug. She kisses me here, like all these like kisses. And I'm like, see ya, Hannah. She goes, biggest grin on her face. She goes back in her room. What the fuck?
I know what it's like in an empty bed, staring at the There's no